Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we got another diaper review for you. This time it is Dotty Pride. I've never gotten these before. I kind of figured they were more being marketed towards the LGBTQ plus crowd, and understandably they're called Pride and they have rainbows all over them. But I am a supporter, an ally, so figured I'd give them a shot. I know, at least on Twitter, I have a lot of gay followers, so let's take a look. And yeah, typical Dotty fashion. Very crinkly plastic, super crinkly. Now the print and the design, well, we'll get to that. The liner, acquisition layer, it's a standard Dotty. The landing zone, super crinkly, but really thick. Well, not quite as thick as like your rear's landing zones, but way more crinkly. So that's definitely going to add to that crinkle there. I've been doing these enough, you'd think I'd have the handle on this. The pleat guard, it's a good size. Seen bigger ones, but nice stretchy leg gathers. That's cool. Nice, stretchy front and back waistband, like the old school baby diapers. That's really cool. So the print, we've got all the little different colored ponies there, and we got the rainbow on the side panels here, the wings. Nice wide tapes, almost 3 fingers wide, about 3 inches almost. So nice wide tapes. Dotty's tapes are usually pretty strong too, so yeah. Overall, it's a pretty cute diaper. I've seen lots of people on Twitter wearing these. The girls look extremely cute in them. So let's put it on, see how it looks. Alright, so here we are. So, rise isn't too bad. This is still a little further up than I like, but not too bad. That waistband's nice and stretchy and everything. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice lines, drawing the eye down. That nice and bulky sticking out there. Yeah. Super cute. Super crinkly. So, alright. Well, that's how she looks. I think it looks great. So, on to the next phase. Actually test the function. So, we'll see you back after that. Alright, so here we are for the wrap-up, the conclusion for Dotty Pride. Wow, gotta say, all around great diaper. So let's dive in. Construction, scored at 5s all the way down the list. The shell and the landing zone, great. It's a great shell. It's a really super strong landing zone, even though it's not super thick. But it is super crinkly. We'll get into that. But yeah, no problems there. 5. liner and acquisition layer. Great. It had that nice, comfy quilted liner. Nice big acquisition layer that helps, spread things out. Performed great. Leak guards and leg gathers. We covered that in the opening there. Tapes were performed. Not only were they big, wide tapes, they also performed really well. So that was great. The print is super cute. Super cute. It's not my personal aesthetic that it's not my thing, but it is super cute. I gotta, I'm straight, so I look at women. I've seen a lot of women wearing these, and super cute. So the print and design, 5. So for construction all around, it's a 5. Fit and feel, comfort, hands down 5. It was really comfortable diaper. No chafing, no nothing, and I wore this thing to work today. And even though the temperatures have cooled off, it's not as hot as it's been. It still got pretty warm today. Wasn't uncomfortable at any point in time. The look of the lines, the look, the overall look. I took pictures both at work and at home when I got home. And it's a great looking diaper. The lines are great. They draw the eye around the diaper itself. It directs your attention. So the looking lines is 5. Waistband rise, I give it a 4. Comes up a little bit higher than what I like. But like I've said many times, if you're a little bit bigger waisted than I am, that's probably not going to be as much of a problem. And it may not even matter to you at all, but it's just this weird quirk that I have. I like more of a low rise kind of thing, but it is a medium, and I typically fit a small, although for being a medium, these are pretty good as far as how they fit me. Padding and bulk, scored a 5. They, dry, they're not super bulky, but they're there. They're noticeable. Wet, yeah. And these things swell. Like so much that when I got home, I took pictures and I put it on Twitter. I'm like, these things have amazing swell. So yeah, hip and thigh irritation, scored it a 5. Because none to speak of. So when we average that out with our new rounding down, that comes out to a 4. But still not a bad score. And fit feel, I feel like that's a fair score. Function, waddle factor, gave him a bonus point on this one. I scored it a 6. Waddle factor, even though they weren't super bulky, just where the material is, even when dry, made me waddle a little bit. So working a weekend, today is Sunday, there's hardly anybody on site besides me. But there are still a couple people that I, 1 or 2 people. Literally, there's like a total of 4 people on site on the weekend. But I was still a little bit self-conscious that, am I noticeably waddling? Am I? And that was dry. Because it took me till like the middle part of the day to even start wetting. So yeah. I gave him a bonus. Because, like I said, dry, it wasn't super bulky, but it still just had extra padding in the right places to make me waddle even when dry. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of Harry Potter sorcery y'all are using at Dotty Diaper Company. I'm looking at you, little lollycat. Yeah, I yeah, I follow you on Twitter, and I've been watching your stuff on YouTube for years. Um, I know you got some kind of Hogwarts magic you're using on these diapers. I don't know what it is. I haven't figured it out yet, but I got my eye on you. Yeah. Crinkle scored them bonus points on this one as well. 6. Even when wet, these things were loud. Now, when I was at work, I have a pair of boxer briefs on over the diaper and then a pair of jeans over than that. And when I was in areas where it was quiet, I could still hear the rustling. I could still hear the crinkle. These things are loud. They are super loud. And that's kind of a thing with Dotty diapers. All of them just like crinkle hardcore. The Super Boompas, I haven't done a review on those yet, but I've worn quite a few of those. That was more of a kind of a personal me experience. I always loved the aesthetic of that diaper and wanted to get my hands on them, and I did. And then I was just like, holy smokes, are these things loud? But yeah, that seems to be a thing with the Dotty brand. They crinkle like crazy. So if that's your thing, like it's not a big selling point for me. It's not something that I'm particularly concerned with. But I know that there are other people that crinkling is like a big little space thing. That's a big trigger. So if that's your thing, check out Dotty. Check out Dotty's diapers, Dotty Diaper Company's diapers, because they are all loud. They crinkle a lot. Durability, 5. Give them a 5. No problems there. Absorption and capacity. I wore these things for a minimum of 12 hours, and wow. Yeah. It's a 5. Leaks press outs, 5. They, I can't even tell you, like, it was 6, 7 weddings. And I was, I drank coffee in the morning and then was drinking bottles of water all day long. I drank 5, 6 bottles of water. And, yeah. So, yeah. Overall cuteness, once again, gave them bonus points. These diapers are super cute. If you're LGBTQ plus, then they're Pride diapers. It's kind of the whole theme, and even though I'm demi and a little and more things than I really want to get into, I'm cis het, but yeah, there's a little gray areas there that are hard to explain. I'm not going to get into, but I don't really consider myself actually LGBTQ plus. I don't. I consider myself more of an ally for people that actually really are and are being marginalized, because for all intents and purposes, an outward experience, outward observation, what people could see from looking at me and talking to me, they're going to think I'm just run-of-the-mill Caucasian cis het. So I don't really kind of put myself in that category, because I think it kind of takes away from people that are actually being marginalized. And I only have to deal with it from a superficial sense on the rare occasions where people talk smack about ABDL, which is super rare. I mean, when it comes up, it's vitriolic, no doubt, but it's rare that it ever comes up organically. But I dig what Dotty has done with this, and I think we all, being a part of this community and having such a large cross section of LGBTQ plus people in our community, especially asexual people that are in our community, I think we really need to, support, and, even if we're just an ally, we need to take a stand and say, no, we stand with our people. We stand with our friends, and these people are family. I consider everyone in the ABDL community family to a certain extent, because we're all in this together. And beyond that, the human race, we're all humans. These are human rights issues. So that all being said, sorry for the tangent. The final score is a 5. It maths out to a 5. If you don't believe me, do the math yourself. Here's the scorecard. Here's the scorecard. Zoom in on that. Pause it, zoom in on it, do the math yourself. It scores out to a 5. These are a great diaper. They're a fun diaper. They're a cute diaper. And I really like what Dotty Diaper Company is doing. And I think we all could benefit from helping them to keep doing what they're doing. So, there you have it. That's my review of Dotty Pride. It's a great diaper. Check them out. Till next time, stay padded. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. But before you go, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll be notified when my videos are released. If you can, please share with all of your little friends so that we can continue to bring the community together and engage in healthy, helpful discourse. See you next time.